Organic evolution, we will revise the topic. Brief revision, we will revise the organic evolution we have discussed. We have discovered about the evolution types of development, ontogeny, phylogeny, ontogeny meaning, phylogeny meaning, pre-Darwin phase, pre-formation, pre-Darwin phase type. What are the pre-formation? Lamarckism, about Lamarckisms, uh, propositions, criticisms, of Lamarckism, everything we have discussed. Next, Darwinism. We have discussed about the Darwinism, five postulates of the Darwinism, critical analysis of the Darwinism. We have discussed that one. Now we will go to the post-Darwin phase. The post-Darwin phase between later 19th and early 20th century, a number of important ideas were forwarded to explain inheritance. Gene, first one is gene theory of Thomas Hunt Morgan. Gene theory of Thomas Hunt Morgan. Gene theory of Thomas Hunt Morgan. Hmm. Next, discovery of Mendel's law of inheritance by Corins and Samark. Hugo de Vries mutation theory. Hugo de Vries mutation theory. Wagner role of geographical isolation in inspection. Research in population genetics provided by the Darwin struggle for existence. These are Darwin's explanations. He has given. The Darwin struggle for between individuals is not a very significant force in the evolutions. He disapproved with the Darwin's that one. Struggle for existence is the evolution. Okay. Next, we move on to the next slide. Post-Darwin phase continuation. Unit of evolution is recognized as a population. Okay. Unit of evolution is recognized as a population. Remember, not an individual. Darwin explained it as a individual. It is not an individual. Unit of evolution is a the more population, the more evolution will be there. What is population? Definition of population here: a group of individuals living within a circumscribed area and interbreeding themselves. Interbreeding is circumscribed area in single area, interbreeding themselves. It is a population. Same species will occur. Population is also called as dim. Population is also called as a dim. Population is also called. The next larger unit of population is in nature is the species. The next larger population is the species composed of series of interbreeding. Composed of series of interbreeding dims. Okay, interbreeding dims. Many one tiger, lion, elephant, forest. Suppose if we consider about forest, different species will live in the forest. That comes and that is the species level in unit larger unit of population. A series of interbreeding dims. Okay, different series of. First one is the modern synthesis. Okay, all the modern understandings in the cytology, genetics, cytogenetics, population genetics, evolution gave a way for the formulation of coherent, coherent theory called as modern synthesis in the around 1930s. That is modern understanding in the cytology. Cytology is the study of cells. Okay. Genetics, okay. Cytogenetics, okay. Population genetics, evolution, the modern synthesis. S. Wright, H. J. Muller, Dobinsky, Goldsmith, J. S. Huxley, R. A. Fisher, J. B. S. Hadlin, Ernest Mayer, and G. L. Stebbins, Simpson, etc. These are the some scientists which give the synthesis of mutation and selectionist. Synthesis of mutation and electionist are the chief views for the views of evolution. Okay, synthesis of naturalist and first we will go into the a brief chart given by Hexie Dobbinskian. First one is first table is idea of evolution, study of heredity. Idea of evolution by Lamarck. Okay, idea of evolution Lamarck. The Lamarck gave the statements theory of use and disuse, inheritance of acquired characters. Okay, from the Lamarck, these two features have been given. From the Mendel, law of heredity has been taken. Okay, studies of heredity. These two. Next one, Charles Darwin. From Charles Darwin, it goes to Charles Darwin, that is theory of natural selection. Okay, theory of natural selection. Okay, theory of natural selection. Okay, here Hugo de Vries, theory of mutation. Okay, theory of mutation. Hugo de Vries, theory of mutation. Okay, idea of evolution comes here. Lamarck. From the Lamarck, these future Charles Darwin, natural selection. From the Mendel, hereditary. De Vries, mutation. These two come together to form the synthetic theory. Okay, August, in between there is August Weismann. He denied the inheritance of acquired characters. That is, inheritance of acquired character means one species will acquire character that will be transferred to another same species, that is the further something is child population, that is then is acquired, is denied that one. Okay, advocating evolution only by natural selection, that he described it is only by natural selection only the characters have been transferred to the further population, that is mates is other same species, that is children, that is neo-Darwinism. He explained it is in the neo-Darwinism. Okay, August Weismann, neo-Darwinism. From the Thomas Morgan, theory of gene has been taken. Fisher, Hartley and Wright, collective genetics has been given. These all futures comes under in the synthetic theory of modern evolution. Okay, these are futures comes in the one. What is evolution? We will discuss about the exact complete meaning of the evolution. Evolution is a two-stage process. Okay, evolution is a two-stage process. Production and redistribution of variation. First one is the production produce. Okay, redistribution of variation. Okay, variation is first one is production, something variating to the environmental conditions, that is due to environmental conditions undergoes variation. Next, action of natural selection on that. Next, it is naturally selected, that is this variation has been adapted to the naturality, that is completely adapted to the environment so that it can survive. The two processes, production, redistribution. Evolution is defined as a change in allelic means allelic frequency, same mutation genes. So change in the allelic frequency in a gene pool of a given population from one generation to the next generation. Okay, evolution is change in the allelic frequency in the gene pool of a given population from one generation to the next. The gene pool is the sum of all the alleles of genes. Gene pool is the sum of all the alleles of genes in a population. Evolution is also the sum of total genetically inherited changes in the individual whose members are populations of genetic pool. Okay, unit of evolution, alleles means variant of genes. Okay, alleles means variant of gene. Variation in population because of presence of alleles and their inheritance. Variation in population because of presence of alleles and their inheritance. Variation means different populations have been occurring. Why? Because there is a different alleles and different inheritance. The allele frequency refers to one only the whole group of individual, that is population. Individuals do not have allelic frequencies. Individual do not have allele. It only whole group population have allelic frequency. They have genotypes which are fixed. Individuals have a genotypes which are fixed. Therefore, an individual cannot evolve. Only a group of individuals that a population can evolve. Okay, population is the smallest units where the evolutionary change is possible. Okay, that one example. For instance, let us assume that there is a trait that is determined by inheritance of gene with two alleles B and small b. If the parent generation is 92% of B and 8% of B, their offsprings collectively have 90% B and 10% B. That is x small x transfer to same this one. Okay, transferring this evolution has been occurred between the generation. The entire population's gene pool have evolved in the direction of higher frequency of B allele. Okay, thus the population has been evolved. Okay, let's move on to macro evolution. Just a minute.